BY. Well, Byron, combining the combine up in Indy and what's going on here today, what are you hearing from some of these coaches and scouts about yourself?
Just the type of guy I am, and how versatile. So they like the fact that I can play, 3 down front and 4 down front. So that's a good sign, so I can fit in more than one defense. So that's basically what I was hearing, just type of what they'll expect for me to play and how they can play me.
A little bit of a different field today here as opposed to the combine here at home in your own surroundings?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a better feeling. You're at home and with loved ones around you, and people that cheer you on when you're doing stuff. So it's really a great feeling to be back home and be back in Knoxville, Tennessee.
What do you think your 40 time did for you at the combine, and what's been the reaction you've gotten from teams about that time?
I feel like it helped me a lot. Just show teams like how athletic I am and how fast I can run. Just not on the film, but with other drills. So I definitely feel like it helped me a lot. Just in perspective where how teams want to play me in the defense. They want me to drop. They know I could cover the flash and I could catch up with guys probably that run on wheel route. So it's definitely helped me a lot.
What were some of the best compliments you got about your playing days at Tennessee?
Just the type of guy I am. My motor, compliment me on my motor and my speed. I never stop running, so they love the fact that I'm the type of guy that hustles. I'm an effort guy. I'm not selfish. So those type of compliments, I've been getting like being a team guy mostly.
What have the meetings been like with some of the teams?
It was amazing, man. Just them, showing my game tape and rerunning and just telling me how good I am and how I can fit in their defense and what they expect me to play. So it's good to hear that, to be in this position. So I'm just really thankful.
Have there been any teams you've talked to maybe a little bit more frequently than others?
About the same with a lot of teams. Not really one specific team, but more than one. Really been showing interest and really taking the time to speak to me and see me.
How scheme diverse do you think you are?
I'm pretty. I feel like about 50%. Pretty average, I say. But it's good to even be in that situation. I say a lot of guys don't really meet that type of standard. So I'm glad to be in that position.
Are there certain types of teams that with different schemes that are more interested in you?
Oh yeah. More teams that run probably three-man front. Probably see me playing for them more than others, maybe. But all the teams really showing great interest. But just hearing from those guys it really means a lot, though. So.
Did you ever envision where you came from to be here on this stage, doing the draft combine, running the effort, working at Dollar General?
Yeah, it's funny how you said that. I just went back home and went to my old jobs, went to my old junior college, and just appreciate everyone that helped me along the way, the coaches. So I went back there, spending time with the coaches and the kids and just telling them my story and telling them, it feel like you're not going anywhere, but that's just how it's going to be. No one's watching. Just put your head down and keep grinding. And just going back to Dollar General and talking to them, going back to my old jobs, and it really means a lot, and I'm so grateful. So I'm never gonna forget where I came from. I'm a humble guy, so it's amazing.
That 40 time that you ran surprised you, or is that what you thought you were going to run?
Yeah, it didn't surprise me. A lot of people was surprised, but I was surprised when I first ran it at training. I was doing it for weeks, running at training. Training since January, so I wasn't surprised when I ran it in March. I just knew, I just had to put on a show. But running under those conditions, with being on camera and knowing everyone's watching, so it's like kind of hard at the same time. But I'm thankful that I got it done and didn't let the stage be too big for me.
What was the feeling like in January when you first saw it? I mean, were you kind of wide-eyed a little bit, or what went through your mind when you first saw it?
When I first saw it, the screen thing, the guy that was training me, he was like, just amazed by it. And honestly, I wanted to run faster. I wanted to keep on making it better. So when I first seen it, I was thankful, but I knew I wouldn't finish it. I knew I could do better. So that's what I did. That was my personal best where I ran at the combine. So I definitely improved what I did from day one. So I was just happy to do that.
It wasn't just your 40. I mean, pretty much all of those drills you did at the combine, you really showed out really well. How much time and effort did you put in preparing for each of those?
I put in a lot, man. We were working out about 3 times a day, Monday through Saturday. Saturdays 2 times a day, but definitely putting in the work and the time and the effort. Changing my diet, changing the way I eat. Changing the way I sleep. Waking up early. So being dedicated, and being committed to something I really want. So when it happened, I wasn't surprised. I was just thankful that I kept on going and didn't give up. So.
Last question. Yeah, close to Jalen and time. Did you give him any trash talk him at all after he ran a 4.43 and he ran a 4.4?
Oh, definitely not. I actually didn't see him after that, but no, I wouldn't. You know, that's a fast time regardless. You know, don't matter who ran it. You know, it's just the fact that I'm thankful that I could be there with my teammates and see him run fast. You know, see him and Tillman run fast. You know what I'm saying? And Darnell. You know, JV. So it's a blessing to be around them group of guys and just watch them put on a show with you. So I was just happy to be there with them.
Thank you, Big Bob.
Appreciate it.